everyone, and welcome back to Adventures in Nodeland. I am back here streaming with all of you, doing all the things, and maybe I need to tweak this a little bit more. Okay, so yes, probably yes. Perfect. Hey folks, everything is great here, and I am it's sunny outside, 30-something degrees, and the background is green, and we are streaming. And we still have a few more questions already. So, hi Jahood. There's a very nice question from Jahood about the genetic. Hi Limo. I don't know. I will not pronounce your handle. So, have you ever heard of HyperExpress and an HTTP server based on top of micro WebSockets? It shows 200 to 300% of Fastify RPS. So, okay, let me clarify this. If I need to use a native add-on to build my HTTP server, it's not Node.js, okay? It's not using the native Node.js stuff. You need to download and compile and manage a new binary, okay? To be honest, if I needed to use WebSocket, will probably just use Bun. Bun can or should be able to run Fastify as its node, and will probably give most of the benefits without the complication of distributing a binary add-on. So, from my point of view, the whole WebSocket project is really a non-starter because it does not provide a good developer experience out of the box for most of you. Also, all the people that use Windows that don't have a compiler installed, and all the people that use Mac that don't have a compiler installed. So yes, hopefully that Jahood will answer your questions and give you a point of view. I also have more data on this, but I'm not going to share this info live. So you need to catch me at a pub with a few beer and drinks, and I can share a few stories. So on Corona, hello, hi. And then there is also Jens Meerdersma. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the channel, and happy to be here today streaming. So, aligning a little bit my windows. I've already done my tweet, so I've been done all the stuff beforehand this time, and we are streaming happily, and everything is nice and clear. So, how are we? Oh, quite a few people have joined already. Hello, hi everybody. Great. Un poquito. That's probably more my Spanish. I don't know. No hablo español, I can say that. Okay, I can probably order from a restaurant. If I'm in Spain, I would have a few days. I can probably speak again Spanish. But if you just ask me, I can more or less Spain or South America for a week. I can probably gather it. I can more or less read it and speak it if I need to order stuff at a restaurant or something like that. Not much. I don't know. I can't do much of it. A lot of people joined. I'm so happy, folks. Hello, everybody. A lot of you. I'm so happy to see all of these interest. Great. So, what are we doing today? Okay. So it is just. I think I'm going to do some more platformatic, but if you have questions, please, it's a good time to ask questions, because it's a good time for asking questions always. So just ask me questions whenever you have them, and so on and so forth. It's always great, you have investigated Fastify on Corona. What did you think? What was the outcome of your investigation? Wow. Okay. Yes. Fastify uses a lot of symbols, both global and or private. Symbols are a great way. Do you know about symbols, folks? How they work? Okay, so they're great. Let's show you. So okay, let's do this. Can you read it up? Can you read it? You should be able to read it, right? So okay, let's go here. So let's try this. So if you have a symbol, okay, you can always do a symbol A, create a symbol, and then you have an object, and then you can use A, okay, and then console log that object. Then you can do node symbols, and this prints A. Sorry, I made a mistake here. I want to print obj and node symbols. You see that it prints symbol A. But the greatest thing of this is that if you do a JSON stringify of an object with symbols, everything goes away. Now, it is an interesting prototype for symbols. Okay, so if we move this into a factory, okay, okay, there is no way to access the symbol. Now, technically there is, but it's very tricky. Okay, like in order to get access to this A symbol, you need to do something like that. And yeah, you see, you can get it, but that's the only way. That's the only way you can get this, okay? And otherwise it's completely private. So it's actually a good way, a good practice to implement private properties and to signal that a property is private and people should not really access it. However, it also allows people to introspect your objects and create stuff on them. Or write tests, so you can write tests that introspect into the state of an object without having to do anything, without having to do much. So yes, I hope that it explains. Now, there is also another catch, because you could even do A1 if you use a thing called Symbol.4 instead, and A2, okay? These will be the same. However, these will not be the same if you compare them with the previous one. You see, this second one is different, okay? Now, if I all want to be the same, I need to do Symbol.4. And in this case, they will always be the same. Hey, Alevo, what's up today? Today, at this point in time, I'm just explaining how symbols works, to be honest. So then we could probably get something going and so on. So there is a new module. So I just want to check in on this module that On Corona has written us. Let me start the automatic scene switcher because otherwise I'm lost. Okay, so here we go. I need to open this up a little bit. Here we go. Okay, new module. Oh, on a language that I don't know about anything. Cool. This is the thing. Okay, plugins, routes, server, start things up. Amazing. Ooh, you don't need. Okay, sorry. This is a module. So if you need a module, you don't need to use useStrict. Okay, folks. If you use a module, you don't need useStrict. It's super fast. And you can get away from the effect because you have top level await. So you can just remove the effect. And will just not do this. I just do this only one. Cool. Ooh, leave P2P. This is fun. Okay. Fun stuff. Oh, what are real use cases for Symbol? Oh, I use them all the time. Like Node.js use symbols all the time internally, and Fastify use symbols all the time. I use symbols all the time, so it's just so the typical use case is something like this. Okay, so if you want to implement private properties, but private, for example, in the context of a module. So in Fastify, we do have symbols here. As you can see, we have symbols, and you can see we create all of those symbols, and those are private to my module. Okay, they are not global, they are all great, and which it's nice. Because then you can, for example, write tests that introspect those values in certain cases, and this is kind of useful, to be honest. So hopefully that makes some sense to you. So no, good work on Corona. It's your module. It's a good one. Keep going. It's nice stuff. Very, very nice. Okay. Great. I can close this. I can close this. So what are we building today? Have you got Alev? Have you got? Oh, you had a question. What is the Symbol.dispose? Oh yes, is there a source? Is there a new using? Oh, this is amazing. Okay, so this is actually interesting. We have, if you go in Node.js node and issues, you search for Symbol.dispose, we got support for Symbol.dispose in Node v2.5, which is amazing. Okay. So, and this adds it to structure and a bunch of others. Just be open, get something interesting. And where is it? Yes. So this starts with adding them to the file system and streams. So, and in this way, if you could have these. You can have this syntax, okay? So you can add this using and the name of the variable. And with the using and the name of the variable, it will automatically clean it up, the resource for you. So when that function returns, that resource is gone and is automatically cleaned up. This is, I think, is a great proposal and something that will simplify how you deal with a lot of code in Node.js, to be honest. Mostly because it will create more hygienic practice around error handling and around the fact that most people, even using JavaScript, don't know how to handle errors, which is, I don't know, very strange and crazy for me to think of. But yeah. I was disconnected with the garbage collector. Haha! Yes, it is tied. This is a good point, Alevo. Okay, so when you create, let's say you create a stream, a stream in Node, okay, or a TCP socket. Now, if you create a file stream or a TCP socket, even if it goes out of scope, the underlying native resources like the socket or the allocate and the file descriptor, it's not cleaned up automatically for a lot of historical reasons why, but you cannot assume. Like most of the Node API were not designed to clean them up correctly. There is, if you use the promises, FS promises, and you use a file handle, Yes, that is designed to be cleaned up automatically, but that's about it. And by guaranteeing using, you are guaranteeing that the resource is connected. It's cleaned up when that blocks end. They implemented something like drop from Rust. It's drop Rust by example, and yes, exactly. It's exactly like drop. Yeah, pretty much. Yes, it's exactly like drop. But it's great. Okay, I think it's a great proposal. So I am welcoming it to the language. I think it's going to be great. Literally, it's just this pattern. Literally, this pattern. Okay. It's great. Okay. It's the fact. That's a good question, Alevo. I don't know exactly. So we need to look into it. But anyway, this is the gist. Okay. So it's the gist of the proposal. Okay. Let's. There is one question from Nick on what if instead of using symbols you did freeze keys from your example, which is tricky. I don't understand the question. Like we had this example before, and I don't know. Yeah, the goal here is to hide this property. Okay, to hide this value, to hide hey, but leave it in a way that can be potentially introspected. Consider that there is no way that a private field can be introspected, for example. So symbols are more or less the best way to do private fields in most cases, unfortunately, at least from my point of view. Oh, the keys on Fastify. This one, Nick? Sorry, I don't understand. Why would... How... Oh, you want to do object-free keys here. You want to do object-free at the end, line 64. I think so. That's what you... Oh, object freeze is low. Like object freeze is... Is there... Like historically they were drastically slower. I don't know if they made anything faster. Let's run this. Let's try. Look, these benchmarks are going to be crap, mostly because I have been I'm running it with the streaming, with OBS, and all the things. So the question is, so seal is almost as fast as normal, which is interesting, okay? And freeze is super slow. So what does object seal do? Yeah, okay, but it does not. You cannot delete the property, but you can alter the property. Okay. So object freeze destroys the performance of your app. So if your thing use object freeze, you are probably going to have a bad time. Great. Hi, Brunifty. Welcome back. Hello. Okay, so what are we doing today? A few hours back there was this. Few days ago there was this report from on GitHub on Platformatic Discord, and therefore I am very keen in actually getting this done and taking a look, because it looks like there is an error somewhere and there is a problem. So what do you think? Should we fix it? I think I should fix this bug. Okay. Here we go. Okay. So how is the audio, the music, all sort of things? How is all up? Okay, this is up. Okay. Emo music is a little loud. We can lower the music. Perfect. Interesting. Interesting stuff. Oh, I am quiet? Interesting. Hello, hi, can you hear me? Okay. Just a second. I need to... Better? Better now? Yes, okay. Hopefully better now, maybe? Yay, okay, great. Perfect, okay. So, yes. Let me drop this and let's see what is there. So we have a composer, we have here, just dropping this up. Yes. Okay, so and pm install. Now you can hear me twice. You can hear me twice. Hello? How you can hear me twice? Hello? Yeah, seems there is a little back loop. Oh, wait a second. Do you let me know if you hear the echo now? Let me know. Ha! Interesting. Okay, this is fun. So what was picked up was the this mic is very sensitive, and it was picking up the monitor of the music that you are hearing that I had configured in my headphones, and the seal here was not perfect, and it was picked up a little bit by the mic. Unbelievable, right? Totally unbelievable. So that's why there was probably a little bit of a delay or something like that. Anyway, who cares? It's done. And it's gone. And that's it. Cool. Okay. So now you should be hearing everything and so on and so forth. And I don't have music, but anyway, not too much of a deal. So, okay, here let's look at the instruction because I already forgot what I need to do. So pnpm run -r configure. Okay. We have the Docker up. And your DB name, but what is Postgres? Okay. So here okay. Now 7 pnpm run -r migrate. Here we go. This applied. Oh, 001 seed data.sql. Yeah, I don't care. Okay. Oh, runtime error. So I want the setup runtime error branch. Okay. Git checkout. Yep. Yep. And then I want pnpm start. Here we go. Okay. Cannot find type definition. Yes, this is correct. So I need to do packages. No, I need to do services and database service. Here we go. Oh, wow. Okay, let's see what's in there. Global.d.ts. Oh, wait a second. Here is a bit of a problem. Yes, of course. This all needs to be the same. So this is my bad. Okay. Not null. This works. Okay, sorry, I made a mistake because I done a row, I run an array, and I made a mistake apparently because it seems that there is no error. So, oh, wait a second. This is, yes, but this is fine. It starts fine now. Okay, yes, this starts fine. But this, I am in the wrong folder. So I need, if I start the runtime, so with the composer, now the composer is passing. So let me move this in here. Okay, so here, Open API docs. Yeah, everything is correct. I think we fixed it. Yes, exactly. Here is course category. Where is course categories? Yes. I think I fixed it. Okay, so yeah, this was already fixed in v32. Goodbye, and then let's reply to Wayne and say, here we go, and okay, great. So this is fixed. Well, one less bug to cater for, which, you know, it's always a great idea, right? So let's look at a bug that we can all fix together. Okay. What is this? Yeah, this is fixed. We fixed this. So I don't remember where, but I fixed. Wait, let's look into it. So yes, I think this is, can delete this branch. Okay, great. One less issue. So bug. Let's put a bug in here. Oh, this is an old one. This is fixed. Again, another issue that was fixed without me multiple times. Yes, let's do something that I find very interesting, okay? Which is not a bug, to be honest, but it's something that I think you would like a lot, which is the typed configuration, okay? So let's do that. This is one of my, a few friends of mine has asked me to fix this, and it's, yes, here we go. This is some private platformatic stuff. Okay, so let's start taking a look into what it will take. So what's the problem? Let's take the problem first. Okay, so let's do cd tmp make yeah. Yeah, okay, cleaned up this folder. Then in this folder we do create platformatic, and let's pick a service here. No, we want to use TypeScript, the port, no and no. Okay, great. Now, if I go in my plugin, oh, I probably need to do, if I use TypeScript, I really need to do npmi. Oh, I'm so sorry about it. Not liking it the least. No comments so far. What do you think? What are you doing? How have you been tonight or today? What time is it? And so on. Okay, so we have npm installed everything. Oh, you are in Bucharest? Yeah, I feel you, man. Here it's very hot too. Okay, so Vim. So in plugins, oh no, yeah, Italy is being super crap. Oh no, sorry, I think it's in 4. Okay, so if I go in here and in example, and I go fastify dot, you see I have platformatic, which is typed, and I have the config, which is the current config. But what the type is this? This is, I have no clue what type is this. And if I go config manager, I have the current, but that's just an object. Okay, the config itself, it's not typed in any form or fashion, which is somewhat of a problem, I think. So let's see what we can do about it. So the config in platformatic is built in, is provided as a schema. it's a JSON schema, which actually a very big JSON schema that you can always get, like if you need it, you can get, type it. I know, I'm going to type it. So you can always get PLT service schema, config, spits it out. And this has created this platformatic service schema.json, which you will see it all here. Okay, well, not sure why this is complaining, but this is a full JSON schema thing, and it's a lot of lines. So we need to type this up, right? So how do we type it? Oh, this is a phenomenal question. So how do you reach dark sorcerer status in programming? Okay, let's talk about what does it mean to be dark sorcerer in programming. First of all, you need to use black as the background, and the light in your room needs to be green. So when you code, everything needs to be dark, and then there's green. And all of this comes from culture and some very key movies of hackers long time ago. Then, in order to do that, you need to watch both the Hackers film. It's a very old film, and you should definitely watch it. And then you will need to watch The Matrix. After you have done those two, you probably have watched them. If you don't, go ahead and go watch them. Now you need to open Vim. And you should forget about it, never exit again. And you should probably also want to use Tmax and configure everything up. And then you have reached dark sorcerer level in development, okay? No, I am absolutely joking. There is no dark sorcery, and it's actually great. The only way to get better at programming is to program, so code. The more you code, the better you get. And points for reading Neuromancer. Yes, absolutely. Hopefully that gets you something. If you have good, sci-fi reads and stuff, we could talk a little bit about sci-fi and stuff and books to read, but this is a different story. Okay, so so I wanted to look at it. So JSON, this is module JSON schema 2ts. Okay, so npm I JSON schema 2ts. Okay, so these. Okay. I'm reading it up. Is it always possible to say JSON schema? I have no clue. I'm just reading it up right now. So the point is I need to generate types from JSON schema. Maybe I already have this logic somewhere. Just a second. But I don't think I do. Because I have a lot of any offs, and I don't think I'm handling any offs anywhere. Yeah. Compile time, not runtime. Yes, exactly. That's where I I wanted it. Like, I think I've done this thing 2 or 3 times already, because I have in the clients, in client CLI here, I have Gen Open API, and this is essentially spits it out, use CodeGen essentially to spit out a JSON schema, types from JSON schema, and in fact it's actually very simple to some extent. Where is it? Here it's, yeah, this is, generate types Open API. Yeah, it's actually very simple, to be honest. It's not super hard, but it's yeah, it's compile time. Like, I want to run this before it's I want to run this before everything is completed. Oh, we have lost the green. Oh, I'm so sorry. And okay. JSON schema to TS to TypeScript type compiler. Yep, perfect. What does this uses? A lot of depths, but who cares? I'm not turning into the Hulk. The light is gone. I use a battery and the battery is dead. So this seems... So, okay. So let's try that. Okay, let's close this up. So here in service, we want to generate gen schema types. Well, let's call it types. Let's call it build. I don't care. It should be build. And so we do. This is node lib build node lib schema.js and output is schema.json. Then we need this module, which is JSON.ts. And JSON.ts, well, technically I could just, I'm pretty sure I could just do that, JSON.ts. Okay. Yep. And I could do out schema.config.d.ts. Okay, let's try that. npm add JSON schema to TypeScript. Let's add that. And oh no, this is wrong. Save dev. Here we go. Way too many modules in this project. Here we go. Okay. So now I could do okay, this is PMP run build. Whoa. What? This is amazing. Look at it. Huh. There is that. What is this? Oh, this is okay. So let's try again. Schema. And let's call it title performatic service. So I run it again. Yes, now way better. Okay. Okay, so, but this is failing because of default. Where is these responses coming from? Sorry, I am absolutely lost in here. Oh, there is OpenAPI schema defs. Ooh, interesting. So there is a default here. Haha, okay. Yeah, no, but this is properties. Yes. So server in here. It's inside responses. Yeah, webhooks. Yeah, makes absolute sense. Okay, we are using them. It's not parsing it. Damn. Why? Okay. No. Responses. Okay. Ha. Is not a symbol. This is. Do you know why this is not actionable, folks? This is a question I have no clue. Default is a reserved keyword. Yeah, but it's using it elsewhere. Yes, this is the problem. It's the question mark that's the problem. It cannot be optional because there is the key string down. Like if I do that, if I remove this, everything is fine again. There is a problem in so the problem is generated from this one. So it has either a default property or a pattern property. And then the problem here is that it cannot handle this thing. So if I want to do that, I should just look additional properties, okay, and yeah, I should just drop this. It's not really a big deal. and now this should be okay. Exactly. Responses is a string. Yep. Ooh. There are a few unknowns, but better than nothing. Option unknown. Yes, it's true. Client. Yes. Yes. This seems about okay. So now we have generated the file. I need here to, yes, import Matic service from config, okay, and here is Platformatic service. Right. This is a good question. So there is a question from usually hi. What are you using for your LSP? Good question. So let's look into it. I don't remember. CD. So I use a distribution called SpaceVim, and in here I do use the default, I think, LSP. Oh yes, autocomplete method, the COC. So if I look at COC Vim, it's the is this one. It's Conquer of Completion, and that's it. So yes, and then it uses the language service providers from VS Code. So no, I am just use SpaceVim. It's mostly because I'm lazy, a lazy bastard. So config manager, I also want to change my config manager types because I want them to be typed and it be T. Whoa. Can I set a default object here? Yeah, well, in theory, yes, it's yes, perfect. So here we have the current, which is T. Great. So everything works as before, but then I can go back in here and define it as type of platformatic service. This seems incredible. I just use W. So another random question is, how do you navigate within a line? Do you just jump words with W, or you ever use F to go with a specific character? And I almost never use F. I use W all the time. Okay, so let's write some tests for those types. Yes, here we go. So, whoa, yeah, okay. So, and I want import platformatic service from config, and this needs to be platformatic of type platformatic service. This seems a duplicated line. Then I want platformatic service to be current and config. Yes, okay. Seems pretty good. Okay. Hey Rafael, how are you doing? Good story, Alevo. I don't know. I did that in the Alevo is asking why the configuration is stored in two places, because I am lazy and I put it in two places. So that's essentially the reason. Oh, whoa, folks! A lot of people joined the channel. Hello, hi, folks. All welcome, and you are welcome to be here. Great. So I've done some amazing TypeScript that I would not believe it was possible just a few months back. But yeah, apparently I did. So, and here is the config. Amazing. Oh, you have a new and Vim config is working quite well to navigate the notches. I'm very envy now, Rafael. You know, at some point you should join. We should do a stream in which you teach me Vim. You know, I would never have said that, but your Vim foo is so much better than my Vim foo. I am too much of a lazy bastard. I know enough Vim to get me around. I never left it since I started using it. So go do that. Okay. So amazing. So we have done all the things. Okay. So now I need to do that for. So we have configured the types for the service. Okay. Now I need to configure the types at least for DB. So yes, exactly. Okay. So I need to do the exact same maneuver, which is not the Picard maneuver. Oh my goodness, that was a horrible joke. Horrible. Okay. So pop D, push DDB, add, yes. Yes. I don't know. I know you are here for my jokes about sci-fi and whatever. I know it. Okay, so here I need a service package JSON. I need to copy this up, then go back in db package JSON and add this thing in. So now here we go. Ooh. Interesting. CRUD operation path. Seems about correct. Oh, there is definitely something with these refs that I don't understand. Okay, I always never understand them, but yay. Hello folks, more people joining. I'm very happy to have all of you here. Thank you. CRUD operation auth. Okay. I have no clue. Okay, so let's try to take a look at some other stuff that I definitely got wrong or right. So it has a sharp and a slash, which here I don't. So both. Sorry, this is CRUD. Okay, so here needs that, and then I need okay, let's try it again. Token info. What did I do? Ah, yeah. It's a $def. Token info. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's look again in defs. Okay. Oh, it goes into info. It's defs. Okay. So here is from. Okay. So OpenAPI defs. This is. Sorry. Here is not this like that. CRUD operation auth does not exist. Okay. Info. Okay, so it's not that. Don't need the ID. Oh, it's not that. It's CRUD operation. So I need to do. Yes, okay. It's the same. It's just that this parser is way more strict than the other. So here we go. And when we define this, okay. Oh, I need a title here. No, sorry, I need a title in here. Well, it is. It is a module. I need to import the config manager from config. How did I do that? Config manager. Okay. Yes, this is the problem. This is the problem that I'm facing right now. This is the problem, okay? Because I'm using declaration merging to merge the types, and this does not work with this, unfortunately. So technically, it could be both, depending on your code, but so I need to do two things. This is very tricky business, okay? Because the problem here is that I have declaration merging for setting these up. And you will not have referencing both types at the same time, so that's fine. but I just don't need this block. Well, technically, who cares? I am just going to cheat so damn badly. Yes. Yes. Who cares? Yes. Who cares? Yes. It works. Okay. So, and yes, this is one of the best thing ever that you can do. If you're not using TypeScript to code your stuff, you can completely cheat so damn badly about it. So damn badly. And nobody would give a damn. Import platformatic DB. Okay, and then here it's a config manager of type platformatic DB, and this is platformatic DB config. Yay! Fantastic! And then you can do stuff like server.platformatic.config. Whoa, and you have all the things. Amazing. Okay. Absolutely amazing. Okay. Yay, I am so, doing this kind of TypeScript work, it makes it so satisfactory for whatever reason. So, yes. So this ships types. Composer does not ship types, so we are good. It should, but probably out of scope for now. So yes, those two things are the things that I cared about. So amazing. So npx tsd, let's see if this runs. Yes, it runs. Amazing. I'm stoked about it. So okay. Type config. Ooh. Okay. Git add type or the configuration. Create types for both service and DB configuration. Okay. And it's running. Here we go. So here we go. Is run to git push, and we are opening up a PR fixes. Yay! And then ask Ivan and Leo to review. Amazing. These files are massive, like massive. But who cares? Adding 1,000 more lines of code to platformatic. Amazing. Really impressed, folks. Really impressed. Okay. I think I am mostly done. So this is done, and we have a PR opened, which is great. Okay, it is a question for all of you watching. Should a client, should a comment, if you run, succeed? Like if it succeeds, should it print anything? Okay, so let's say this. So let's do, if you do cat packet.json equals something, these have absolutely zero output, but it has an exit code of 0 to tell that it's succeeded correctly. Now, would you expect, yes, would you expect to print anything if it's successful? Yes or no? So the question for me is more of related for this no output. Yes, I never understood that about Linux. Okay. And yes, okay, so apparently we need to do that. So client CLI, we are logger okay, so yes, absolutely, okay. Okay, so we are printing this out so that when we generate something, it spits something out. Think this is passing? Yes. Okay. Hi folks, a lot of people joining up and showing up and starting following, so I'm very happy to have you all here. Okay, let's test this out. Okay, so we have this thing. clear, create platformatic. I want a service here, no, no, this, no, no, okay. Now I want to do platformatic, so I want to go to this port here. This is triple for sure the original. So here is the documentation. I want to grab this URL. So here, platformatic client. Okay. No, it didn't print a thing. Damn, why it didn't print a thing? And why it didn't print a thing? Why? Client CLI, it's here. Okay. Oh. Client 178. What? Ooh. If it's undefined, okay, at least it spits out a better error. Okay, at least. Probably want to redefine this, but let me. It spits muhahaha. Okay, so oh, wait a second. It's minimum level 40, so let's move it to 30. Why? Okay. And I want to lower that up. Okay, this seems more about correct. Okay, so yeah. Okay. So we need to generate it. So this is wrong because I need to. Okay. Options runtime. And okay, so if I do that again, it's 178. this is if runtime yeah, this is loading it 3 times, which is not good. Okay. So if runtime, we want to do filter yes, else name different from name. Okay. Okay, so here we have this. Let's run it again. One, twice. Yes, perfect. Okay, now I need to document this logic here because I am pretty sure it's going to throw an error. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Expect rejected promises. Exactly. And instead, this is passing now. Yes. Exactly. Now this is passing. Okay, I'm executing it twice. So I need a read file. We have a read file here. And I have a read file. Okay, is await JSON parse await read file. It's the languid nobleman. Yep. Okay, so saying config now match config clients, and let's see what's in here. Okay. Let's go. Match is not defined. Great. So there is a good question from Naima. How long have you been coding? Okay, this is a good question. Maybe I don't know how old I am. I am 39 and I have been coding for at least 30 years, I would say. Yes, something like that. So, but probably way, probably a little bit longer than that. Like, I don't remember if I exactly started coding at 8 or 7, something like that. But before that, my dad was coding, and I was mostly sitting on his lap when he was doing stuff on the computer, because he was doing video games and stuff. So I don't know. Okay, let's see it again. If it runs, and here we go. It's clocking and ticking. Hello, hi, Sil, else dear cry, else dear cry. A lot of people showing up. Hello, welcome. And it's running. Okay, great. So this is a other tiny PR, which is, where is it? Client 1256, fix 1256, get gs, get st, get gsm, always log something when the client is generated, plus generate twice. Once. Okay. Here we go, and it's going up. Okay, second PR is gone. One, 2, 5, 6, and fixes 1, 2, 5, 6. Okay, here we go. And I want this to be Leo, which is working on this topic. So here we go. And here we go. Ooh, this failed. Not good. Well, good actually. Only this one always failed for whatever reason. I should probably skip it. Leo and Ivan. Somebody please review this. Cool. Okay, so folks, I think it's almost 20 past 7 here, and my daughter is not home yet, but probably she's going to arrive soon. So I've been streaming for quite a bit of time now. So almost 2 hours, and it's probably about the time when I'm starting to get tired and hungry, and I really would like to have some food. So it's probably a good time to say thank you very much for watching, and make sure to you can watch the recording from this either on Twitch or on YouTube. They get edited and posted every automatic switcher stop, and they get edited and posted after a few days all the time, so you can just get things going and so on and so forth. So yes, and yeah, very happy to a lot of people joining up, so I'm very happy that people were, I don't know, today I got a lot of new subscribers and new followers, and I'm so happy about it. Thank you very much, all of you new people. Thank you. And it's amazing, and it's now it's about time where I say goodbye. Thank you very much, and see you See you soon. Okay. Bye bye, folks. Bye. Does it pick it up? Yes. Bye 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 bye. Bye bye.